Baked ham this Christmas.
1. Handcrafted, not mass-produced. No one can resist sweet, crunchy glazed ham.
2. Homestyle sides that are as tempting as they are easy.
3. Honey-baked desserts, sweet, yummy, and oh so good.
4. Holiday platters for easy entertaining for family or friends or employees.
5. Gourmet condiments to treat anybody's taste buds.
So why choose anything else? I can't think of a single reason.
Honey-baked ham, the world's best ham. So get ready to pass your plate.
Happy holidays from Honey Baked Ham.
Located right behind Best Buy, 861-0011.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Happy holidays from all of us at WOCA.
Hi, this is Robin. May God's happiness, love, and joy be with you and yours this holiday season. Merry Christmas.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock. Jim George is in the studio this day after Christmas, a live show with Jim making an appearance here. And Jim is, of course, the owner of American Cable Services, and he answers your questions about technology. This show has grown from simply talking about cable to kind of everything in the world of technology. So I hope Jim doesn't mind that. I think we're kind of responsible for that. So good morning, Jim. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
How
Good
was your
morning.
Christmas?
Very good, thank you. Yep, ate too much again, but, you know, that's what Christmases and Thanksgivings are about.
That's
you're
right.
the chef,
That's right.
I had a lot of family. You know, so
Are you the chef?
I'm the cook, yeah.
Okay. So Robin and her husband Ronnie have now entered into the new world of technology. I'm still in the past, but I went over there yesterday with Doug to say Merry Christmas, and actually I forgot my gifts. They're still here. But their daughter got them, and their son-in-law got them a new TV.
Yes.
And she said it was smart,
Oh, all right.
It's HD,
and it would know what they're watching,
and it's huge.
and it will show them commercials that are more appropriate for them, for their tastes. This is what I want. But I want to tell the TV I'm a 19-year-old male.
Right.
That's because then I'll get the great. I don't want 60-year-old male commercials.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
need Depends commercials.
Or Viagra
I don't need those
stuff like
commercials. I
that.
just need whatever a 19-year-old would be getting. That's what I get. Can I trick my TV into getting me that stuff?
I believe you can. The Victoria's Secret catalog can be put online, you know.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
I don't know. Well, is it confusing yet, or is it real easy, Robin?
Oh, no, it's ultra confusing. I
Ultra-confusing.
didn't even know how to turn it on because now we got two remotes, but, you know, for the box from the cable company and then the remote for the TV, but you can use the new one for both things, and then you can download like Netflix and Skype on there, and you can go on the internet, and it's you can even adjust the color. It's just like, no, Ronnie can do that. I just want to know how to turn on and off and switch the channels.
Not only do they have this TV, but their son, who lives in New Jersey, when we went over there, Doug and I had, what did we have, pie? What was that?
Yeah,
Cake?
cherry cheesecake.
So we had dessert with them. Mm-hmm. And their son and daughter-in-law were at the table, but they were in New Jersey. They had Skype on a laptop.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
That was
they
something.
couldn't eat the cake, but but they could join in on the conversation.
Yeah, we got to see their dogs and everything.
So, I'm behind the times.
Yeah. Well, these new TVs, a lot of times, Robin, it's trial and error. You try this because there's different modes of operation. There's like aspect ratios you can try, a 3 by 4 aspect ratio, 16 by 9.
I'm already lost.
And it makes the picture look different on the screen, and you just try it. And sometimes the people look elongated, but
You don't want that.
you get
right?
some certain ones, and you see what you cannot see on a normal TV. In other words, like you see a person looking to the left and talking on a normal TV. On a high def, you actually see the person they're talking to. In other words, the information's there, but your old TV never showed you the information.
Oh, wow.
The new one will show you who he's talking to and things like that. So, but it's not for all people because it's kind of like
Old or all? What'd you say?
not for all people.
All.
Okay, because I'm old, so.
There's just a lot of information.
Oh,
there,
okay, okay.
And you'll say, I never saw that before. Like you'll watch the Wizard of Oz or something, and you'll watch it in high def, and you'll see more information.
Well, there are different plugs and ports in the back. One
There
was
are.
for the cable, one was for the internet, because I got 2 different services for
Mm-hmm.
each one. Had to plug in and then hook up the Wi-Fi thing, put the code in there for that, and
Right?
it's confusing.
It is confusing, but it's all trial and error. If that doesn't work, you go back to factory reset, start over again.
Now, will that all stay in place if their electricity goes out?
Oh,
Yes.
good question.
Oh, well, okay.
Yes, yeah. Once they set it, it's
Was
got
there a battery inside or something?
Well, there's
How does it do that?
Yeah, it's got RAM, that memory
Okay.
that will hold it, and there's a
Oh.
battery in there. It's a small battery, like you have in your computer devices. Even if your battery in your computer dies, when you put a new battery in it, the big battery, let's say,
Right.
the time comes right back up. How is that possible? Well, there's a smaller battery inside that will only last for about 5 years, by the way.
Oh,
I remember somebody had to change a battery. Who was it? Was it one of the computers here at the station?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody had a
Yeah.
battery that died, yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it was a little battery like for a wristwatch or
It
something.
is. That's
yeah.
what it's smaller. Yeah. That
So-
keeps that type of memory up.
How many family members do you have that don't live here? That are extra?
Only one, just my oldest daughter.
Did she get anything electronic that she needed help from Daddy? Did she?
No. Her husband's real techie.
Oh, no.
He actually has a 4K camera. He bought there's a high def camera. He's a photographer.
Oh.
So he bought a $15,000 camera.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah, and it's 4K, so he can record you in 4K.
Which
Oh,
is
wow.
like 3D, which is like looking at you
it's
right now.
Well, high def is
Was there ever a 1K?
yeah, high def is 1080, which is 1080.
Did they skip the 3?
In 4K, they skipped 2 and 3.
Oh, they did, because it would have been looked funny on a camera to see 3Ks. I have a KKK camera.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good.
No, I wouldn't buy it.
4,000 is what it stands for instead of 1,000. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there that yes, they got all kind of electronic gadgets. My wife and my youngest daughter were talking about. We gave her a Kindle last year, and she has yet to even turn it on.
No.
Right, and she was.
I
just-
love my
And she
Kindle.
and she has an iPad, and she hasn't even turned it on yet. So she was telling my youngest daughter, "You got to come over and show me how to hook up all this stuff." I mean, I could show her how to turn it on and how to go to a site, but she wants all the extras, the apps that you can get free and storage capacity extra and everything. So
Wow. Well, some people aren't really into devices, though.
no, she's
Well,
not.
she's
I'm not
probably
into
not.
device.
By the way,
I have a phone.
By the way, I'm only saying this because I might forget to say this. It feels like I'm not trying to promote my own song, but you said you wanted a copy of the song. I have a card that I can give you, and you can
okay.
download it for free.
My wife
That's
wants to
right.
put it on her cell phone or iPad or whatever you do.
You'll
with
be the
it.
second person to do that.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got a. We got
I had one
cards.
download. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great song. Yep, I really enjoyed it yesterday. I enjoyed all yesterday. I listened to you guys from 7 in the morning until I think it was just about noon when I had to do something outside, and I said, okay, I'll turn the radio off.
Well, that's when I went to Glenn Beck. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fun playing Christmas music, and I'm telling you, doing a music show. Did you hear us say
I
this?
heard you say it, yeah.
That's like easy. Those people who do music radio, they have an easy
Yeah, you
job.
can get up and walk around. You can't get up and walk around
Yeah.
now.
What do they need to say? Nothing. That was a song by Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't I cool? By the way, don't forget there's something going on downtown. We'll see you there this weekend.
Yeah.
That's right. And then play another song.
Yeah.
I know the song.
Oh my gosh.
I was just telling Joe, this is one of those unusual years for us. My wife and I usually get asked out to several Christmas parties, but there were not many going on that, people we knew. And we were trying to figure out why is that. So my wife said to me yesterday, she says, okay, I guess next year we have to have our own party.
There you go.
Invite
That's
people.
it.
And I
That's
said, yeah,
it.
we'll invite
That's it.
people. We'll have our
Yeah.
own party.
Are you going anywhere New Year's?
No. Oh, yes, I am. I'm going to New Year's. Our Sunday school class is having a potluck. So we're going to bring food and about 9 o'clock is when we break up. We call it a New Year's party, but
Oh, no.
yeah.
Oh, no.
At our age, about 9 o'clock, everybody's driving home, and
Yeah.
But then we'll stay up, my wife and I, and watch the ball come down, and then all our kids call us and wish us Happy New Year, and but we do the Skype thing also. My wife and I, we use Skype.
Kind of sad though. I mean, because you can't really hug the person.
Well, yeah, but they're kind of far away. We thought about
Yeah,
even
mine too.
tonight at 10 o'clock at night, leaving and driving to Boone, and we would arrive at 10 in the morning, and then we would spend all day Saturday with them and all day Sunday with them, and then leave at 7 o'clock Sunday night and arrive back town Monday at
Right.
7 in the morning, and then I could get back to work, you know. And she said, I'm not going that far for 2 days. If I go, I want to stay a while. I said, no, it's a drop-in surprise, you know.
Yeah.
They won't expect us Saturday
Right.
morning, you know. We'll walk in, surprise.
Patsy loved that. She told me this morning that her daughter and son-in-law dropped in surprise
I
yesterday
know.
morning.
I thought they would enjoy it too.
and she
but
said that was wonderful.
By the way, speaking of technology and traveling, did you hear what Uber is planning to do? You know what Uber is,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
They're planning on having the Google driverless cars in the cities that legalize them.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's scary.
you'll call an Uber car and there'll be no driver in it. You just get
I'm
in.
just saying, you're at a stoplight, you look over and whoa.
That is crazy.
I have to do that just to do it, just to experience an Uber driverless car.
So you would go. Let's say you wanted to go to Boone, and you didn't want to drive. You fly to Boone Airport, whatever it is,
Right.
and have an Uber car pick you up and drop you off. There's no driver.
Yeah.
Don't know how you pay him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Credit
Must be a
card,
credit
maybe,
card
right?
slap.
You think there's a slap
There's pro-
before
I,
the
bet-
door opens?
I bet you there's a pay before you. I don't know. That's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a pay before slide.
Wow.
Swipe your card.
The world is changing.
We
One of
could do
those
that
Johnny
here.
cars.
But we could do that here, right? Because they have Uber in Ocala.
That's
From
what they
what I
say.
understand.
Yeah, but these have drivers.
Oh. Well, no, I got to wait till it's driverless to experience that.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll be right back with Jim George.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. It'll be partly sunny today and warmer this afternoon with a high of 72 to 76. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low in the low to mid-50s inland, mid-60s at the coast. Partly sunny tomorrow, just a slight chance of a shower, the high 77 to 81. And on Sunday, clouds and sun, a warm high 80 to 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
This is the Salvation Army, and I'm Major George Patterson to let you know that the Salvation Army is available 24 hours a day to provide help to anyone. We also have a family store at 120 Northwest 10th Street in Ocala. On Tuesday to Saturday from 9 to 4, you can do your shopping, or if you want to donate, you can call 352-732-4469, and we'll even pick up 352-732-4469. All funds generated by our store go into the programs here in Marion County to help the needy.
The Ocala Civic Theater presents Sleuth. The mystery is in the wits of the two young rivals that battle each other to commit the perfect crime. Predator becomes prey, and this diabolical thriller blends danger and dark humor. The tension builds with every riveting plot twist and illusion. Sleuth at the Ocala Civic Theater on stage January 8th to January 18th. Call the box office at 352-236-2274.
Hey Ocala, this is Kelly Hart, Executive Editor of Ocala Magazine. Did you know last year Ocala Magazine won more awards in excellence than any other publication in Florida? And this year, Ocala Magazine was named Best Consumer Magazine in the state. Now you can join me every Friday at 10 a.m. on Ocala Magazine Radio, where we bring the pages of Ocala Magazine to life, right here on The Source. Ocala Magazine thanks you for making us number one. And remember, there is only one Ocala Magazine.
Legally Yours, brought to you by Fuller & Fuller Attorneys at Law. On the air every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. with John Fuller, a board-certified civil trial lawyer for over 25 years. John welcomes your questions, from business to complex family matters to legal disputes. So tune in every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. for Legally Yours with John Fuller, right here on WOCA 1370 AM and 96.3 FM, The Source.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
WOCA.
All right, 18 minutes after 9 o'clock, Jim George is live in the studio this day after Christmas. And remember, if you've got a question about technology, this is a great time to ask Jim your question because he's here. 622-9622 is the number. And, of course, Jim is the owner of American Cable Services. And I'm guessing, in addition to setting people up for cable, you've got all kinds of questions from everybody because this is what you do.
Right. Everybody wants to know a little bit about, okay, I got it working. What else can I do with it? You know, like we have test equipment that we might spend $6,000 or $7,000 for, one piece of test gear. And we probably only use 10% of its capabilities. Maybe to read this type of signal or to troubleshoot this type of problem. But it has many, many features. Well, a smart TV has got maybe 50 features. And you might use 2, you know. One to surf the internet, let's say, like Netflix, and one to watch TV. And that's it. I'm done.
Right.
But if you knew the other applications, you would say, oh, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could do this. You mean tell me when the phone rings, a picture can pop up on my TV and tell me who's calling?
Really?
Yeah.
Can Robert's TV do that?
Yes. Smart
Wow.
TV.
Your TV can do it.
So TJ can be really big then instead of on a laptop.
Oh, wow.
No, you can make him a little
TV
quadrant in the
screen.
box. You can define a window of opportunity, you might say, for the guy. And there's a lot of features, and then a lot of apps you can download. Oh, you can download multiple apps.
Wow. Ronnie will
I
have fun with
was
that.
introducing my wife yesterday to the Clean Master that the Verizon guy told you about, to clean your cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
And my youngest daughter said, "Oh yeah, I got that."
Oh, he knew about it already.
Every morning it cleans my cell phone, and you'd be surprised the number of
Well, that was
things.
what Galen.
it's
Galen
fine.
told us about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Galen
is that what it
told
was?
us
I thought it
about
was
that.
I think it was Galen.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
What it does. It clean. So she went around and loaded on all of our cell phones to Clean Master,
Yeah. Oh wow.
and it will tell you how much it's cleaning. Like she had thing like 1 gig of stuff on her cell phone that it cleaned. I said, "Wow, how many gig do you have on that?" But she had a new Samsung 5 or 6 or something like that.
You know what I have a question about? I have a real question about this. Okay. Now, I didn't get one, but I was thinking about getting one as a gift for somebody, and then I thought, well, maybe I should get it for myself. And this is what it is. You have this external memory things with tetra, whatever it is, terabytes?
Terabytes,
Okay,
yeah.
so you can get 3 terabytes of storage. Or you can get this device that stores to the cloud.
Right.
Okay. And it says on the box, store to the cloud, retrieve your information anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you have to pay, and then
Yes.
if you don't pay, you can't get your stuff?
No. You pay for a certain amount of storage. So if you might want to pay for 1 gig, 10 gig, or 1 tetrabyte.
Yeah.
All right. Which is 1,000 gigs. All right. So once you pay for it, it's yours. You own it. But every year you will repay.
Got to repay it again.
Right.
So if you don't pay it, you can't get to it.
Right.
Oh.
Or they might delete it on you. They'll send you a letter or email and say, it's been 6 months since our notices went out that you haven't paid, and if you don't pay by this certain date, we're wiping
Oh
it
my
clean.
goodness. See, in one way, it's better to keep it in your own home.
Mm-hmm.
But then, what if there's a fire, or somebody steals whatever?
Yeah, but it's not very expensive. I've not stored off site, but it might be like $20 a year.
Oh.
It might be something.
Okay.
Yeah, but keep in mind they have 100 million people, storing. I mean, think about.
So I wonder
the
what.
numbers.
See, a story, and I'm going to probably mess some of it up, but the basic gist of it is Pastor Schneider, who, in addition to being a pastor, is also an author.
Mm-hmm.
And this was some time ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but somebody stole his computer and his backup memory thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the whole book he was working on was gone, and not to mention all of his other stuff. And what was that thing? Carbonite?
Yes,
Yeah, Carbonite.
Carbonite is that still around? Or is that,
yeah.
So that's still necessary. The cloud doesn't make that unnecessary?
Well, Carbonite is a type of cloud. In other words, it's one of those Amazon type companies where you can store anything you want on Amazon, and I think you pay something like 25 cents a meg. So if you wanted to do 100 meg, that might be $25.
I guess so.
But Carbonite backs up everything on your computer,
Everything.
right? Your hard drive and all, but the cloud only has what you send it.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't back up your program itself. That's the thing that Galen and I were talking about. That if you bought a program called Dog Do,
Why would you want that one?
I know. But it's things dogs do, okay?
Yeah. That's clever, though.
If you put it on your computer and your computer crashed, you lost the program.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you saved that little disk that came with it and everything, you could probably go online to the dogdo.com and say, here's my code and my number, and I like to load it on my new computer. But instead of loading it on your computer, if you just loaded it to an external hard drive, So the program is on the hard drive. It's not on your computer. And then whenever you want to use that program, all you have to do is plug in the external hard drive, bring it up, download all your dog pictures, which would store in the cloud and all that kind of stuff that dog pictures people do. And then when you're done, you're done. You know?
Yeah.
But it's not on your computer is what I'm trying to say. It's on an external hard drive.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Maybe not now, but ever in your life, did you ever have a Playboy calendar?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have the wall one or the desk one?
Wall.
You're a brave man.
it's bigger.
I couldn't have had the wall one.
It was in my younger days, but the answer is yes.
Do you remember when they sold them in drugstores? See, this is something you women didn't go through.
Yeah.
This was was it nervous for you to walk into that store and get that?
I don't think so.
Really? I was so nervous. I'd buy one of them, and I thought it was cool, but now I can see how nerdy that was. But
No,
Yeah.
guys like that stuff.
Yeah.
They're human.
12
you guys
pictures.
are human.
you get 12 pictures.
Yeah. Why not?
I never got really tired of January either. Just got. You know it's March, don't you? I know, but January.
Well, this is the time of year. I don't know if they still. I mean, gosh, this is a sign that I'm getting older. You know, the other day there was a scrolling thing on the computer in the production room, and Rob and I were getting ready to do our promo. So the picture scrolled past a slice of pizza, and went to a picture of a beautiful woman. And then I slid it back to the pizza, and I said, "Does this mean I'm getting old? I want to look at the pizza."
Yeah.
Well, it's like watching the Spanish Weather Girl.
Yes.
Of the game
course.
shows.
Wait a minute.
Spanish game shows.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. It's not just the Weather Girl, I found out. The entire Spanish channel has women who have very, very loosely fitted tops.
I understand that.
And it's almost like, oh, whoops, they had a malfunction. It's like they're begging for a malfunction to happen. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I have. I have seen that.
Even the Saturday morning kids shows on the Spanish channel. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. My wife will say, "What are you watching?" I said, "I have no idea."
Cartoons. Cartoons.
Yeah, but then they got the other dude that dresses up like that horrendous-looking clown on the Spanish channel. And he is so scary looking.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't seen him.
Yeah, the women are great on that channel, but then you got the clown guy, and he's like, no thanks.
I don't understand a word they're saying, but I don't care.
No, that's right. That's right. Physique is physique, no matter how you look at it.
Oh, boy.
So do you know anybody who speaks Spanish? You can say, "What's the weather today?" I don't know.
No.
I watched the Weather Channel, but I still don't know. Is she any good? Is that girl any good at telling the weather?
I have no idea. I have no idea what they're saying. That's just a map of Florida or a map or whatever it is, and she's pointing.
It doesn't have to be Florida.
So are the huge TVs now, those HDs and then those other kinds of TVs that are out there, are they going to replace the computer as we know it, so everything's right there, and then people will have their phones and their iPads with them?
Well, just imagine that the TV is nothing more than a display, so you'll always have your portable device, whether it be a cell phone, iPad, Kindle, and it will sling to the TV. So when you're tired of staring at a 2-inch by 4-inch, or a 6-inch by 9-inch, or whatever the size of that handheld device is, or a 15-inch laptop.
Computer, yeah.
You'll just sling it. You'll just, you know how you can hit like F11 and it will go, and it will let you go to a different screen, which is physically wired. Well, you might do like F2, and it will just wireless right to your TV. So so let's assume you're doing something, and you're telling Ronnie, you're saying, "Hey, you should see this." Instead of him coming over, you just do F2, and then it appear on the TV, and you'll go, "Oh, I never knew that." And you say, "Yeah."
Wow.
Then, then you hit escape, and it comes back to you, and the TV comes back on. And
isn't that something?
those are some of the features that you have with the smart TVs. But not all smart TVs are created equal. The computer inside, that's the smart device, is not very robust. So when you see a Samsung 55-inch and then another Samsung 55-inch, and the difference in price could be like $400 difference. It's the computer inside that's more powerful, faster, better video card, better display, can play games faster. It's got more stuff.
Oh, wow.
So if you just want a TV, just get the cheapest smart TV there is. But if you want all the extra features, because the salesman's talking you into it, it can do this and it can do that, you may never use them. You may never use it.
So it's Friday. I think all holidays should be on a Thursday, by the way. I like the idea that we have a holiday.
Yeah.
And then Friday, and then a weekend.
And then another holiday. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay. Yeah. So what's the end result of your plan? Are you driving to Boone tomorrow?
No. My wife decided that it was just too much trouble to drive 12 hours up, 12 hours back to spend 48 hours there.
You know what is so weird about Boone? I found Boone accidentally. Absolutely had no clue where I was going. I was just looking for snow one year. Found it again in the summer, accidentally. Mm-hmm. You love Boone. Tom Schmitz appears to love Boone. The Martones are very familiar with Boone and seem to love it.
Yeah.
There's a real Boone-Ocala connection.
Yeah, there is. And I had the Boone Channel, Mountain 18, on my cable system for, 4 or 5 years. But then I finally took it off because I went into a guy's house one day and he says that he listens to Mount Boone 18 all the time, and went into the closet and brought out his jacket that said Appalachian State University, Boone, North Carolina on it. He was a graduate of Boone.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Jim, we got 8 seconds. What's your number? What's your phone number?
854-9795.
Call Jim if you need some help. Right now he's out of here, and we are too. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Joe Chiaro. Mourners gather in Queens today for slain NYPD officer Rafael Ramos. His funeral tomorrow. This while police remain on edge.
Threats continue to come in. One man was arrested, in fact.